Jasmine, well, this is more of a block of work here. You got 7 wins in a row here. What are some of the things that you've been doing that bring all this about?
I think we've really been working hard on defense in practice. We've really been having a lot of energy, and I think we're starting to get our flow and know what positions and roles everyone has, and I think everyone's really taken on that role and doing a really good job at what they need to do, and I think we're becoming really successful by doing that.
Allison, what were some of the concerns going into the game? Obviously, whatever they were, you delivered pretty well on, but what were some things that where maybe you'd be a little bit concerned about the type of basketball they play?
I think going into the game, Coach talked about how hard this team really played, and they really did. Like going out and even coming at halftime, we all talked in the locker room. We were like, we got to be prepared to go out second half because they're a team that didn't give up on us or didn't give up when the time was tough. So that was the main thing.
Looked like he had the mindset to attack inside from the beginning. You were really able to do that the entire game, and then you kind of had your way inside of it.
Yep, that's something we kind of worked on this morning in our shoot around, and Coach talked about it. She said we need to focus on driving this game and getting the ball inside, so that's what we tried to do.
Chloe, there was a ton of outside shots last week against Western Illinois. Today, they really didn't start. Anybody really didn't get serious about shooting them until the second half.
Right.
I guess it kind of shows that you can win a game 2 different ways. That this particular team can do that.
Right. I think, for sure for us, we just take whatever we get. And for sure in practice, we're getting shots up, but we know that those aren't always going to fall, or we might not always get those opportunities. So we just kind of have to adapt and see what they get us and just make the most of what they do.
Was that the plan going in today, to try and get to the rim, or is that just the way that the game kind of opened up for you, like you're talking about, taking what's there?
Right. I think that's just us just kind of taking what they give us. Right before the game, we did talk about just making sure we adapt and kind of go with the flow and see what's working for us. I think we did a really good job of doing that, just making sure we get after the things that they're giving us, and then it worked out.
Allison, can you point to anything specific over these last 3 games? And Western Illinois scores 58 on you, 25 against Mount Marty, and now today 43 points. Can you point to anything specifically defensively that you guys are doing especially well right now?
I think gap help. I think that's somewhere where we're really working on ball pressure, and I think the coaches have done a good job scouting teams. Like we're really going into a game like the player's weakness, and you try to take away their advantages, and I think we've been doing a really good job at that.
Well, I thought our young ladies came out and played with a lot of energy and really did a nice job defensively throughout the course of this game. I thought Fort Wayne made some adjustments and kind of got us in some late shot clock scenarios in the first quarter, probably halfway through the first quarter, and you recognize that if you're not out to kids, shooters, they make shots, and they did that to us late in the shot clock a number of times, and then later on we learned how to sustain the possession and finish it out, and played really well defensively. At the same time, I thought our kids did a really nice job of understanding that we wanted to attack the rim. We're a team that is known probably to shoot it from the arc an awful lot. And in this game, we did a good job, I thought, of spacing the floor and recognizing when we had some mismatches and opportunities to post up and score, and really got to the rim by pass penetration and posting up a lot in this game.
Quite contrast to what you did at Western Illinois, 38 threes there. I think you had 3 attempts in the entire first half tonight. So.
Very different style.
Was that just the game plan going in, get to the rim, and take the high percentage stuff?
It was something that we were really focused on, and how do we get that, and how do we maybe look at changing our movements so that we can open the floor up. Western Illinois scored quite a few on Fort Wayne. I think they scored about 100 points because they really had the lane open. Fort Wayne is really good at switching screens and taking things away from you and really packing it in, making it tough for you. So we were really trying to open the floor up and then get some opportunities maybe later in the shot clock, maybe early in the shot clock in transition if we could get a post up, but if not, later in the shot clock of trying to find someone that could post up and score.
That's on tape now, that you guys could beat a team with the 3, or court like you did tonight, is that, I mean, how valuable is that to show teams?
Well, it's important for us that we continue to get better in understanding how we need to continue to play. Teams that make adjustments against us, whether it's switching, not switching, whether it's playing with size or playing with quickness, we've got to continue to make adjustments, and I think we're learning how to do that right now.
Looking at the 7 wins in a row, looking at it as a body of work, are there some themes there? Are there some things that your team has done well throughout that span?
I think one of the things we've done is we've gotten better defensively. And when we look at this game, reminded me in some way of the Tulsa game, because in the Tulsa game we did a good job early in the shot clock, but didn't finish the possession out. And then, like I said, halfway through the first quarter, it felt like Fort Wayne was doing the same thing to us. So I think we're getting better at understanding that. I don't know that we're necessarily as good as we need to be at executing that, but we're understanding it. I think what we're also doing a better job of on offense is sharing the basketball and taking care of the basketball. And we've done a much better job of keeping it in our possession and giving ourselves chances to get shots.
With 3 of the next 4 on the road, getting 4-0 in the conference has got to be a pretty good feeling right now.
Well, it is, and right now we look at our next opponent at Oral Roberts, and they're playing great basketball. They really are on both ends of the court. They can really score, and they can really hold teams down and really defend. So it's important for us that we continue getting better at this point in time and take advantage of opportunities, and this is a great opportunity for us to go on the road and continue to get better against Oral Roberts.